This is from the old school, new school.
Now, here we're going to show you a videotape of the collapse itself. Now we go to videotape the collapse of this building.
It's amazing.
Amazing, incredible, pick your word. For the third time today, it's reminiscent of those pictures we've all seen too much on television before when a building was deliberately destroyed by well-placed dynamite to knock it down.
Senator, true or untrue that there have been occasions over the last, let us say, decade when the evidence pointed clearly to some sort of state-sponsored terrorism? I'm not suggesting that this was state-sponsored terrorism. I'm saying clearly we don't know what this is. But is it true or untrue that in the past, over the last decade, there have been those occasions when the evidence pointed to certain states, and that for one reason or another, neither the executive nor legislative branch of our U.S. government wanted to attend to that, just the decision was made to look the other way?
I don't know if the intention, if the action was to just look the other way, but I think there were indications. Whether there was conclusive proof or not was a judgment that was made by our leaders, both in the executive and legislative branch.
Suspects are in FBI custody after a truckload of explosives was discovered around the George Washington Bridge. That bridge links New York to New Jersey over the Hudson River. Whether the discovery of those explosives had anything to do with other events today is unclear, but the FBI has two suspects in hand, said the truck load of explosives, enough explosives were in the truck to do great damage to the George Washington Bridge.
Mr. Rather?
Yes, sir.
Is there any way before you leave, can I just maybe just ask you a question real quick?
Yes.
And
you are?
I'm Anthony Asher from wearechange.org. Just wanted to see why we haven't.
I'm late to this thing.
Why we haven't heard anything. I want to commend you, obviously, on your reporting on 9/11.
Well, thank you.
On the comment about the third time today seeing the buildings fall with well-placed dynamite. If maybe you could elaborate on that. Like I said, why we haven't heard anything more about that, especially with the failure of NIST reporting and still not being able to give us an answer on World Trade Center 7.
You know, I'm glad to meet you, and I respect the question. I respect it enough to say that to give a short, brief answers in one place or the other is not, I appreciate for me. But I was reporting live at 9/11, and I reported what I saw and tried to describe it as accurately as I know how.
I appreciate it.
Not at all.
If we did get a 9/11 investigation, would you be able to support it? If we were able to get a new 9/11 investigation, would you support it?
Well, I'm always interested in turning up new information. I would be honest with you and say that I have my doubts what that investigation would turn up. It's different. But if there's a new investigation, I certainly would follow.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You have a good night.
There was a time in South Africa that people would put flaming tires around people's necks if they dissented. And in some ways, the fear is that you will be necklaced here. You have a flaming tire of lack of patriotism put around your neck. Now, it's that fear that keeps journalists from asking the toughest of the tough questions.